Good morning, folks. It's 2:06 a.m. on the second day, 6th month, 2022. And I'm coming to you live from Liverpool, England, and I'm Rob D. I've been getting sent some pictures of some horrific chem deployments coming across this area here, Mackay and Townsville. And so I thought I'd have a good look at it for you live. It was the best way to for me to have a look is to look. And then I'm looking on the Bureau of Morons, satview.bom.gov.au. Hey, you, show us the truth. Here's some chem bombs. Would you look at the dope? How blurry this is. Can't you get a clear image there, Bureau of Morons? Sure you can, but you're choosing not to. So maybe I'm going to go to the day night. Maybe I can get a better view. So I'm going to change a bit here. While I'm changing, changing, time to make a change. No geoengineering, no chem bomb weather taking over. Time may change me. You ever get a song stuck on your head? That one's been stuck on my head most of the day today. So what I got now is I switched over to you're visible. What they're choosing to show us is not very clear yet. I imagine this will get a little bit clearer as it dials in. I sure hope so. Is this the best they could do in a satellite image? What are they scared that we're gonna see? Must I go to another network? Because I will, because I'll pause this and I'm just gonna go over here. Oh, the bookmarks. Oh, I ain't got it here yet. I'll just type it in. Watch this. Him worry 8. Real time radar. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Hello, you. Right, if you can't find it one way, you go another. So let's have a look here. Let's roll it. So this will give us a whole lot of data. So give me a moment. It's going to go clearer and clearer and clearer. Right? If they don't want to show me it one way, I'll find it another. Welcome to Rob D's Weather World. We can have a quick look around this image here. Get a heavy EMF here, and what we got here. This is Harvey Bay, if I remember everything right. That'll be the Brisbane area. That'll be Bribey Island. Furthest point to the east is Cape Byron in Australia, so that'll be that. Right? We get our basics down here. Should I get really brave and try to find something like the Mornington Peninsula? It would be nice if this had this. It would be Radelaide. Right? Am I getting all this right? Am I doing good? Right? Are we breaking the hill yet? How's that, huh? Not too bad. Look at this square form here in this haze. Look at these chem bombs here. I'm going to see if I can get a little closer. Oh my, would you look at the guilt. See, I can get in now. Told you, I got more than one way to skin a cat. Are they letting this roll? Fools. I told you, you can hide it one way, but you ain't going to hide it all the ways. I got ways of seeing things. Now, if I'm really lucky, this is going to roll. See what imagery we can get. If we can roll this, we'll be lucky. Update to the latest, automatic update. So this is a very high resolution image, right? So that's just as your sun was rising, right? This will be a little brighter. Let's go to 12 noon. There we go. Oh my, would you look at the chem here? Right, this is the most image I can get from you right now. Heavy electromagnetic frequency here, look. So I can get it in real close if I'm lucky. And that's all it's going to let me get. Ah, look, I got a little more. Just a little more. Just a little more. Oh, I'm loving life now. Oh, yes, would you look at the gut. Well, it may not be rolling live, but I got boom, 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 boom plumes over here on the outside. Electromagnetic frequency frying you up. Bzzz. Getting fried, getting fried. It's not just on the Barbie the shrimp are going these days. Oh, we've got some classic chemtrails going through here. North of, I guess it would be Melbourne down here. Chemtrail, chemtrail, chemtrail. Chemical trail. So that would be like your classic chemtrail by a jet plane, which it would have had to, for being natural contrail, would have had to go from here to here in under a minute, with all of this would have dissipated behind it within a minute. So we have to do that kind of determining too, right? Oh, we got lots of fry-ins. We didn't have any space weather scheduled. So we can have a quick peek at the space weather dashboard. Clean and green, right? We did a quick determining. Nobody could say that if they're trying to troll me. At least I got to understand I do look at these factors because they are a natural factor. But when you start seeing squares like this, that's not natural. Can I get in a little closer? Can I go a little closer? I love this Hamwari 8. And just bypass your Bureau morons entirely and just go right to where they get their feed from, because that's where that comes from, by the way. All comes from Japan. All the imagery we get comes from Japan, and all that imagery they get in Japan comes from the U.S. Navy, in case you didn't know. Look at the square here. Right? You know where you are. Right? You know your layout here, right? So I'm just doing my pointings. This is going to fuel some heavy winds. I have to say this. When you get these gaps and you get these EMF, and you'll whip up a lot of even this dust and sand. This is a very deep red, so it must be very saturated. Because usually this is a lot lighter color on the satellite, unless it's just because it's getting dark. Chem bomb, holding shit up in the air. Big streamer of chem stuff. This is the stuff you guys were showing me pictures of. I wonder if I can get a brighter time of day for this. Come on, come along with that here. Let's get it up to a good time of day. It'd be nice if I get this to stream. I'm having to play. It's not liking me playing. I can go backwards a little bit, maybe get a little more sun. I'm hoping. We don't just love that whistle. Oh, we got some sunlight on the reef. I definitely seen some sunlight there. If I'm loving some whales here somewhere. There's this clownfish clowning around and heavy chem over here. Oh my, would you look at the go? Can I go in a little closer? I'm getting close. No, that's about it. What's this? Save a capture. Capture. I'm going to try something for a minute. Give me a minute. I'm just trying something. Share this. I don't know what I just did. Okay, great. I just took a capture. I was just trying something new to see what happened. This is your Great Barrier Reef, in case anybody in the world is curious why I get so angry when I see these chem bombs over this Great Barrier Reef, because this stuff's falling out. And if it's got sulfur in it, as proposed in the Paris Accords, then it's going to make sulfuric acids that are going to fall on that. And that could be bleaching the reef itself. Acid on a reef would dissolve it, actually, because it's a calcites. And calcites in the presence of sulfuric acid would dissolve and die. So by the very nature of suggesting sulfur in the atmosphere is counterproductive to the continued production of the reef itself. And that for that reason alone, the Paris Accords must be said no to. You do know they want to put sulfur in the atmosphere, right? And they want to spray it. Anybody tuning in ain't figured that out yet? You want me to show you? Here, I'll show you. Paris Accord balloons. CIGIC. Paris Agreement. Look at this. I don't make this up, right? This is your agreement. Geoengineering. You see that word? This is a United Nations document. See that those skies look familiar to you? This is when they block the sunlight with chemicals. This is what they're going to do. And sulfur is a chemical. Sulfur dioxide is a chemical. And if I go over here to page 13, and I'm just going to go right to it, right? You'll see right here in this last sentence, right here. I want you to just read this. I'm going to zoom that up for you, right? There's no way you can mistake this, right? Potential delivery vehicles for stratospheric sulfur dioxide injection include aircraft, artillery shells, stratospheric balloons, right? Chem bombs, and hoses suspended in towers and shooting off stuff from a chem bomb would be platform is that. Aircraft, there's your spraying like bugs we talked about, you said was a conspiracy, and I wonder what this 59 is down here. And then we would have to go and look, and some guy says this is the benefits and risks, right? So we would have to go and see what are these, right? So we'd have to look and say the risks are unknown. This is what you'll find out. It's not all nice, right? And so you got to go here, right? So then you could reference that in this document here. So as you do your homework, right, you'll see these aerosol of sulfuric precursors. Precursors are the ingredients that make other things from the sulfate aerosols. See the word aerosol here? See the word aerosol here? No, you just see it. You see the aerosols in your skies, over you, pluming you, coming over the tops of you. These are your aerosols right here. These are these. Using military fighter and tanker planes. We keep telling you about the military involvement, right? The skies will be less blue, right? But it may produce regional ozone depletion, drought, and less sunlight. I'm telling you, for your solar power that you guys also think you need. If this document here says this, right? I'm just I haven't showed you guys one like this yet. So let me show you some of the other stuff I often will use to show people. When I say I can show you documents, I always have a way to show people things, right? This is one of them. Himwari 8, you want it? Here, I'll give it to you. It's an easy one. Here, have this one. I'll give you some sources. Here you go, people. Share them how you need them. Right? I'm always able to prove why I say things, you know. Here's the Siggy document, as I call it. Have a Siggy. You'll need a long cigarette to go over this one, because you'll have to go over every one of these points down here. Right? They say it right there. That's about the biggest smoking gun is Allen's paper right there. It is. And they use these things as proof, and these proofs say they don't know. They don't know. They love to use big words. Greenhouse gases. The only greenhouse gases I see are coming out of the mouths and asses of the politicians selling this shit. They don't know. Look, here's the benefits and here's the lists of risks. Drought, ocean acidification, ozone depletion. No more blue skies. No more blue skies. Do you see it? There's a risk. You will never see a blue sky again. Do you find this acceptable? Risk. These are your risks, okay? That they are acceptable in this governance document. Okay? Increase plant productivity with no more skies. Rapid warming is stopped. You cannot stop the effects quickly. Human error. Human error. How are your floods doing there, Australia? How about them droughts? How about the fire seasons? Human error. Ruin of optical astronomy. In other words, you enjoy looking at the stars? Gone. Your vibration and your song in the universe taken from you as well. Commercial control. It means your crops and your failures and your blights. There's a lot more drought. If you got 6 pluses and 17 no's, that's they well outvoted there. 6 and 6 would be a tie. You'd be up here, right? No. Moral authority. Do we have the right to do this? No, we do not. You see what I mean? There are problems with this, with the risks. Far, far outweighing any benefit that benefits any of the normal people of the planet that aren't rich and have a vested interest in these things that are going to capture the carbons. This is the one I find the worst. You know, all life on this planet relies on a blue sky. All ocean life that they say might be acidified from the CO2 that they're adding here. Okay? I ain't making this up. Ready for this? Through the injection of gas, which will ultimately react chemically in the stratosphere to form sulfates, right? To react chemically. We call them chemtrails for a reason. This is the reason. This is the reason. All around you. Chemtrails are everywhere you look these days. It's not just here. It's all over the planet. And here's a bowel-moving image of your cunt tree. How about this, Tamworth? You want some plumes going over the top? Boom, 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 boom. Artillery method. Do you see the problem yet? Do you understand that there's an issue here that we have to say no to? That they just see that the risks here far outweigh the benefits. Far outweigh the benefits. They say we should go to solar power. You'll have less of it. No more blue skies. What about the ozone layer? Oh no, that's not going to protect it. Should the military use it? Should it be the commercial uses? Commercial. Morals. You see a lot of morals? I don't. And the biggest question is, whose hand is on the thermostat? Well, here you go. This should be the thermostat. That forest should be the thermostat. That river should be the thermostat. This ocean should be the thermostat. No Washington, D.C. should be the thermostat. No London. No Canberras. No unbearable policies. No United Nations when there's no united people. When there's no united creatures. When there's nothing united that's against the profit margin of the machine that is spraying you like bugs, frying you like a bug zapper, square form storms in front of your eyes, people, telling you they don't know. All right? Roebuck, etc. Benefits, risk, and cost of geoengineering, Table 1 from this document right here. Research in Geophysical Letters, Volume 36, L19703, comma, DOI, colon, and lots of numbers. Okay? You got homework to do, people. Alan Varad, Roebuck, and these members right here that I've highlighted right here also have numbers and stuff to look at other things that have been cited in here. The decision to implement geoengineering. Come on, people. Don't you think we should be involved in this decision? Don't you think all of us should be involved in this decision? Not just a few people here that fly here, in hundreds and hundreds of planes telling us we shouldn't be using our cars and that we're giving too many emissions. And well, I'm sorry, their nocturnal emission is a wet dream that turns into a wallet full of money for them and an empty cupboard for all of us. It's up to you to decide. Do you want this chemically induced skies? Do you want this here? No more blue skies. Only you could decide. Big love. Peace. I hope you found this informative.